I do know I'm live, by the way, so don't go freaking out. It's a sort of preemptive show wherever you are. This is Braw Cast. We're going to start in just a second, but it's just give a little bit of time for folk to tune in because it's just a catch up with me tonight. I'm going to be telling you some of the cool stuff that's going on, and we're going to be just chatting, seeing how you... Can I swear on that? I can swear on this. You sexy motherfuckers are getting on tonight. That's exactly how we're going to be doing it. My name's Billy Kirkwood. This is Braw Cast. We've got a whole bunch of people watching tonight. Shall we start? Okay. How you doing, everyone? It is Thursday night, and it is time for Braw Cast. Right, if you don't know what Braw Cast is, well, first of all, my name is Billy Kirkwood. Don't worry, I've never heard of me either. You don't have to worry about Googling me. But my job is I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm hosting this podcast each and every Thursday for the cool fuckers at Braw Beard Oils. Now, you might be thinking, is this going to be a podcast just all going to be about bearded men hiking around hills, snapping motorcycles in half and drinking their goo? No, it is not. I'll tell you what it's going to be about. It's going to be talking to our brothers and sisters from the bearded fraternity, the Braw universe, if you will. But it's also it's a lifestyle podcast, because what we do is we get to talk to some interesting folk from all around the world, from New Zealand to America, from Cumnock to Coatbridge to... I'm sure I can think of other places than that, to maybe even England, if it's still a place. What happens is we talk to entrepreneurs, we talk to wrestlers, we talk to models, we talk to beard models, we talk to barbers, we talk to musicians, ninjas, and so much more. And we've been doing this show. Braw Cast itself has existed for a couple of years, but Braw Cast, the lockdown years, we're a year old now, and it's always nice to talk to us. I'll tell you what, before we kick things off, a whole bunch of people tuning in tonight. Good evening, everyone. How you doing, Chris? I hope you're bloody well. A little bit of positivity here on a Thursday. Why the fuck not? What's the saying hi to? Willie McMahon, Colin Fury, Judgment, of course, Mr. Gary Chalmers. To be fair, that does sound a bit like a great podcast. It does, actually. But what we're going to be doing, first of all, we got some urgent news, right, to kick off. When we first started doing this, we did it on Monday night, and everyone went, Monday night, I'll be locked up all weekend, busy with the kids, we can't do it on Monday night. What about moving it? So we moved it to a Thursday night, and we got great figures on the Thursday night, and everyone got to start listening back to the podcast they had all week before they could catch the next one. So then we had the idea, the big idea, that what we're doing is, because we've been doing so well, sort of kicking coronavirus's arse just now, that we thought what we do is, we come up with an idea. We're going to move it again because we've got some big plans that we're going to do on Braw Cast as we head into the summer and the next year. So I'm going to get to that, some of those ideas in just a minute. God, look, we've got so many people watching tonight. There's the gaffer himself, Mr. John Jackson watching. I think he's fast asleep. If anyone's seen John's training videos, you know that he is getting pure diesel in time for the summer. We've also got our brother, Mr. Lindsay Houston, as well. Good evening, Lindsay. I hope you're well. And Cintara, do you know if anyone's got any weird questions? I'll come back to that in a second. Feel free to pump them in the comments. Doesn't even need to be Braw related. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking the show from Thursday nights and we're going to move it to Sunday nights. Now, here's the thinking behind this. Something to chill out in the weekend. We get to do more lives. We get to do more conversational stuff because we're going to change up a couple of things as well as still getting some amazing guests. And I'm going to tell you who our guest is going to be this Sunday. One of the things is we'll be able to do more lives. We'll be able to do more... the phrase phone-ins, will we say phone-ins? But we're going to open the line so people can come in and talk to us live during the show. And it can be about anything. This show has almost been like a support podcast for like an entire year. It's about having fun, though. It's about having a blast, and it's about reaching out to everyone online, wherever you are. So the idea is that we're going to move it to Sunday nights. We're going to get on some amazing guests. We're going to get on some new features as well, like Answer Me This. where we're going to have a series of questions that we're going to put to our guest. I've got basically nothing to do with anything that they're involved in, just some random questions from all around the world, just to get some fun going, just to make it good fun. And don't get me wrong, the feedback's always been, we love the guests, we love getting to hear more about them. That's definitely what we're going to keep as part of the show, because we've got some absolute belters. We've got some WWE superstars that are going to be joining us. We've got some TV stars, more of our brothers and sisters for the Brawtherverse. We're also going to start doing a thing every now and then called a podcast hijack. Well, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be tagging in with some of our other podcasting pals from all around the world. That's right, we're going to be doing crossovers like the Avengers. I was going to say like DC, but I still don't know where I am on the Justice League Snyder cut. Yeah, I've said it. It was better, but was it good enough? I'm not sure. There was more of the Flash, more of Cyborg. Let's get back on track. The idea is that some of our favorite podcasts and some podcasts that you'll never have heard of, we're actually going to do some crossovers with those guys. Comedy podcast, could be biking podcasts, could be MMA, wrestling, a little bit of everything. Could be woodwork podcasts. There's so many interesting ones. And because we're all about meeting these amazing folk and making them friends, pals within the Brawverse, we thought that's what we do. So that's going to be something that's going to be ongoing. And we're kicking that off this Sunday with our first guest of this new, let's get him in. Boom! We're going to be tagging in. We're going to be chatting to Bruce Smart from Teapot One podcast. We're very excited to get them on. God, there's going to be a lot going on. He's going to be talking about biking. If you've listened to Bruce's podcast, and it is a lot of fun. It's kind of what we're about as well. Is kind of relaxed chat, having some laughs, talking about biking, beards, and so much more. And that is going to be this Sunday at 8 o'clock, our brand new time, this Sunday at 8 o'clock. And not only will you be able to watch it live and be a part of the conversation, put your questions to Bruce live, or just come on and have some fun if you want to chill out after a weekend, still fucking lockdown or whatever it's going to be. Maybe it's just a chill out before you go to work on a Monday morning. That's the idea. You'll be able to watch it live, tuned in on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. But we'll also have that podcast on Spotify for you the next morning. So if you loved it on a Sunday, you get to listen to it the next day. Or, and I know if you're heading out for a walk for 20 minutes, if you're getting that exercise, you're maybe making that commute to work. Remember commutes, remember work. Holy fuck. You'll be able to listen to the podcast then. So we're also going to try and get some stuff set up, like for you guys to put in questions or requests or suggest guests, rather than getting lost in social media. Going to try and get that all hooked up as well for this Sunday. It's going to be some changes. This is getting an upgrade. And that's what I want to get to next, right? But JJ, in the old version of Braw Cast, we got to turn around, you got to bring guests in, we got to do face-to-face conversations. And as things open up, we thought, wouldn't it be cool to start taking stuff on the road again? So here we are in the Bonsai Studios, in the cupboard under my stairs, where I've been doing comedy shows from, doing broadcasts from. We are going to be taking the show on the road again, which sounds cool. Plans are, at the moment, sketchy, but we're making solid plans to take it on the road, meet some more guests where they are, some plans for the summer. Again, everything's kind of like, we don't quite know yet, but it's kind of stronger than it was like literally like a month or two ago. But it is going to happen. So we're going to be getting out of the cupboard and we're going to be going to other places. So that's going to be cool. We'll hopefully be coming to from some events as well and changing it up a bit. So we'll actually be able to have conversations face-to-face, do some round tables, do some other stuff. So that's going to be cool. We will still be doing it here for the studio. This whole look that you're looking at now is going to be getting an upgrade. I mean, look at a stir on that. That's ridiculous. We're going to be putting some new things in place where this is going to look a little different. It's going to be a little more user-friendly for folk as well. And again, you're going to be able to tune in and have a conversation with our guests on the show as well. Kind of like an old-fashioned phone-in. Think of it, every Sunday night, you hear all these people phoning in the football shows about, I don't know, the Glasgow Unicorns or whatever the fucking teams are. I don't care. I don't understand it anyway. I don't understand football. I just don't get the point. Just don't get the point. I understand wrestling. Get pro wrestling. Hulk Hogan beat Yokozuna by throwing salt in his eyes at WrestleMania 9. That's already more exciting than anything that happened in football. Anyway, the idea is that you'll be able to phone in, have a conversation, have some laughs. We'll do some ones which are just thrown open the lines and see what happens. And let's say we've got some interesting guests coming up. And there was some other stuff. I've written all this stuff down. I've written respect the beard, and I don't remember why. Maybe it's just me having a conversation with myself. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. A couple of people saying, strong beard game. Thank you, brother. This is my lockdown beard with my curly hair because I decided I needed to look more hairy. What is the smelly stuff smell like? The smoky stuff, it smells like Walt Disney's office. You can make your own jokes then. Don't know, but it's gone. Don't know, but it's gone to his head. If only, Colin. If only. You're looking at a man that is drinking water. But as well as that, got a couple of cool ideas as well for things. So basically, the idea is the broadcast be an opportunity for you to grab a beer. We'll maybe even do some extra videos and some specials as well now. Some little pop-up ones, maybe these events coming in. Imagine if we did a round-table watch-along of Eurovision. Just imagine a bunch of big, hairy guys with beards trying to get their head around Eurovision. That's a terrible idea, but maybe let's do it anyway. So some big changes coming, and they're all good. As the world is opening back up, it's not a case of like, oh, well, that's just fucked. Bye. It's more of a case of what can we do to make even more of an impact? Because, again, we really appreciate everyone tuning in and having some laughs with us every Thursday night. And now every Sunday night, which is going to be the first one. So like I say, we're doing the new version of it. This Sunday is going to be the first brand new broadcast in its new time. And over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be seeing some lots of very cool stuff coming in. So that's cool. And I know that John is working hard. We've got some really interesting and fun guests lined up as well. So thank you once again. Lots of people compliment my beard. Do you know, one of those things I hadn't realized that it got quite as long. I didn't realize it got quite as long until I realized that it's hiding the various chins that I have now coveted during this, it grew during this period. I grabbed myself some Vault City Blueberry and Lemon Drizzle Sour. Lovely and potent, 8%. I think we're talking about something else here. I think we're talking about something. Oh, you mean the stuff I put in my thingy? Yeah. Despite the fact the number of people that have accused me of this being some type of drug. But like I say, even from the stuff we're doing in here, I'm going to be getting a new camera, which is going to make this look bloody amazing. And we'll be able to go out, not just like go to folks' houses, but like go to like interesting locations. And imagine we could record a broadcast up the top of a mountain. It's probably a horrendous idea. Does your wife like your beard, Billy? I'll ask her. Heather! Heather! She's probably drunk. Ask her. Heather! Is that my wife's name? Never mind. She's probably drunk. Does she like my beard? Who doesn't like my beard? It's a beard. No, this is water, mate. I can assure you. And that's what we're going to be doing, some interesting stuff. Actually, talking to a guy just now that does some not homebrews, IPAs and stuff like that. And he was talking about trying to get a bunch of non-alcoholic ones so I could do like a taste along with him. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like a beer with no alcohol in it. It's like wearing a mask of your own face. I don't know. It's like, I don't quite get the point. But never mind. Screw it. It's like putting an extra pillowcase on a pillow. Why? There's already a fucking pillowcase on it. Never mind. Right. I feel like I've lost my mind. Right. Let's take some questions. If you have any questions or if you have any statements, we can discuss them. Just hit us up in the comments. A couple of interesting ones coming in already. So I'll get to those in just a second. But that's one thing. A couple of people were saying, we've never done giveaways on the show. Oh, what an idea. Finn suggesting, will we get a broadcast in the rave cave, Davey Wallace? Davey, one of the faces of broadcast, a challenge has been put out. Could we do a broadcast live from your house? A good one here. I second this request. Davey, I hate to do this publicly, man, but we could make it happen. That's all I'm saying. It's a good shout. Could be the first one on the road. Think about it. The summer's here. I'll bring the barbecues. I get a feeling that Davey's just basically going to go, fuck off. Because there's a big difference from seeing the yappy dog at the end of the street and having it in your house. Sunday night rave cave. Everyone's getting way excited about this. It's a good idea. Wouldn't that be great to actually do like a little tour of some of our guests that we've had on and go and see them in their own environments and just do some interesting ones as well? I love this idea. John had talked about this already. And as things are opening up, and I was just looking into how we could do it, just make the show fun and chill out. Sometimes it's interesting to hear people's stories, which we do each and every week, but wouldn't it be nice to just open it up, crack it up a wee bit? I love the fact that Davey Wallace has gone, silent. Well, Lindsay Houston, as the First Minister said, we're able to travel a little further. So I've had to do a couple of squats in Davy's front garden. It could be exercise. Pressure at its best. We do not... Listen, first of all, nobody is bullying Davy. Have you seen the fucking size of him? He looks like he could rip a pony apart with his arse cheeks. Crunch. Keep it like MTV's Most Wanted with Ray Cox. Holy crap, Colin. That is a reference. That is a reference. Shit's got real. Davy, it's not a no. It's not a no. That's not a no. So I'm going to take that as a maybe, which pretty much explains my love life up to this point. Heather! I'm going to double check. Heather! Do you like my beard? Do you like my beard? Yes. She likes the beard, folks. That's all you need to know. It's the most important part of the show. I think we're addressing new things about ourselves. A Braw version of MTV Cribs. Do you know, I like that. Imagine we just reinvented the show like 3 times. We're going to do a cooking version of it. Cooking Braw Cast. Actually, funny you should say that. Funny you should say that. But talking about crossovers, our friend, the Pirate King, who does an amazing cooking show live on Facebook, Peter Murphy, he does a live cooking show the Pandalorian, I think is what he's calling this season, every Saturday at midday on Facebook. It's amazing what he does. Like, it's world-beating cuisine. Has actually asked me to go and appear on his show now things are opening up, what have you, and because we're able to do things that works, distancing everything in place. That's going to be another hot ticket as well. Let's do the first ever broadcast cook along. Maybe we could actually think of this. I get to ruin his show. He gets to come on this one. I think it's about time we did this. Let's take the fucking world over. They've just announced a new Fast and the Furious movie. Fuck it. If anybody's got a Ford Astra, Vauxhall Astra, let's fucking go for it. I'm keen. Finn's up for it as well. So, yeah, there's going to be some cool changes that are going to be happening on the show. And Big Boss Man John has came up with some brilliant ideas. And hopefully, as well as getting you guys tuning in every week, and like I say, loads of people tuning in across the Facebook pages, and we know loads of people are downloading the podcast. Again, don't forget, you can check it out on Spotify. We're all good podcasting catching places. But we're always looking to hear from you folks. So by this Sunday, we'll have a new email where people can get in touch directly with myself. And as well as that, hopefully we'll just start outlining plans. But everything is still a little up in the air. We're getting on the road. But now we're going to be doing it live from Davy's cave, Rave Cave, if you'll let me in. I get the feeling it's probably going to be more me shouting through the keyhole of the Rave Cave, but, you know, I'll take it. My dad was a gynecologist. Runs in the family. It's not true. Totally made that up. Anyway, right. I think we're going to get the hell out. Here's just a little mini one tonight. Well, hang out for a wee bit. Hang about 5 minutes. Hang about for a couple more minutes. Because loads of other things. Right, some questions that have come in. Are we going to be doing giveaways? This has came up a couple of times. At the moment, it's not really any plan to do some giveaways, right? And I'll explain the reason for that. It's basically, obviously, we want to make sure you guys tune in and get entertained and have some fun. But at the moment, I think it's about kind of, you know, just kind of having some fun and all that. If the opportunity comes up for some stuff, a couple of people have got in contact about doing stuff like whether it be for like events, tickets and what have you. But again, it's actually been kind of weird. I don't know if it's been because stuff opening up or if it's been Easter. But yeah, some people have got in touch. So at the moment, yeah, there's no plans for that. Give it up. Heather's not real. Who knows at this point? Who knows? Basically, life feels like fucking Inception. There's still a spinning top in that room. I've no idea what the fuck is going on. So at the moment, yeah, there's no plans. But you know, if we can, we will. So, but I don't think, I would reckon folk are tuning in, just have a bit of fun. And that's the plan. Yeah, I think so. Davey, before I finish tonight, I want the answer. Can we do an on the road from the Rave Cave? I think we need that answer. Folk, it's fucking happening. That is Scots law, legal, wherever you're tuning from, I'm not too sure. I'm not really sure. Scots law, legally binding. We're going to do one from the Rave Cave in the next couple of weeks. Let's get it fucking done. Mate, it'll be great. I'll bring along with. I'll get my shots. I don't know what shots will be. I've got rabies, mumps. I'll get all the shots. Don't worry about it. I'm so excited. But yeah, some big moves, some new features coming to the show. Start seeing those bleeding in from this Sunday. And again, our guest is going to be Bruce Smart from the Teapot for One podcast. It is loads of fun. And it's going to be a little more casual, talking about his podcast, talking about him. We're just coming on and chewing the fat and having some fun. Got a quick comment coming in as well. Got to do one from Adair's Caravan Tay. Adair's? I think that's Alistair's Caravan. Mate, anything's possible. Fuck it. If things open up enough, we'll go and see Jimmy Britton over in North Carolina. Jimmy, get the barbecue on. It's going to happen. But yeah, some cool stuff coming up. As quick as it happens. Things are literally changing on a daily basis. But me and John had a wee chat at the start of the week, and we thought, how can we kind of open this up and reinvent it? We talked about moving it to the Sunday, and we thought that'd be a good night for everyone. As many people tune in now on a Thursday or on the Monday previously and then catch up with it the next day. Do you know, it's kind of like Thursday. Folk are going into their weekend. We'll catch you on the Sunday night, get you ready, start it up. And then you can, if you're getting up early, you can bang it on the phone or bang it on your YouTube or whatever. And who knows, maybe even at some point we can go and see the Jacksons in their natural habitat. Who knows? Whatever that means. I could just be at the bottom of their garden. Got a bullhorn going, hi! It could happen. Right. I am going to get the hell out of here. So, Braw Cast, brand new times. It's going to be Sunday night, 8 o'clock. Are we all right with 8 o'clock? Let me know what you think. Heads up in the comments, because we think 8 o'clock's a good time. Well, let's put it this way. That's when Bruce is booked in. So it's definitely going to be 8 o'clock this Sunday. You can tune in and have some fun. Like I say, we've got some really interesting folk coming on as well. Like we've got some gamers coming on, game designers, a lot about everything, man. I think we've probably got one of the most diverse sort of lineup of guests. But don't forget, we ain't taking nothing. We ain't taking nothing away from the Braw universe. We are just expanding it, and we are going to be talking to more and more people from you that are tuning in, because not a week goes by that someone doesn't get in touch and says they love the show, they'd love to come on it. And do you know, during this last year, what a dick bag of a year. And hopefully we'll get to catch up with some of our friends that we've made over the last year that we've got to talk to here, but we've got to talk to in real life as well. How much fun is that going to be? We can even do the Braw Cast. We're going to do the Braw Cast cooking special through the Braw hole. That doesn't sound right, does it? That totally sounds like you're climbing up someone's anus. That does. So we'll change Braw hole. Braw hole? That's not. No, I can't call it that. Through the I've got it. Braw cribs. That's better, isn't it? That's much better. That's also a great name for a nursery. If anybody is paying attention, is opening a nursery. Let's see. Elaine Jackson, Beck has some strobe lights ordered. Mate, I've got these things here. And if I don't, I've got my phone. It's like a Nokia. We'll get that going. I love the fact it takes me really long to finish the show. All that's really left to say at this point is thank you for tuning in every Thursday night. We're moving to Sundays. Hey, we're getting updated. We're hitting the weekend. Then we're going to be in Saturday nights. Then we're going to be in ITV. Then we're going to be taking down Ant and Deck, because it's easy to take down Ant because all his power is in his massive 5 heat that he's got. Boom! And he goes down. Declan, I'm not really too worried about him. He's meant to be a pervert anyway. Right. That's all I've got time for. Don't forget to head over and check out the vlogs. Don't forget to go over and check out all the videos that are getting posted over in Braw Beard's social media. Make sure to hit and check the shop out as well. Get yourself some merch from the summer. It's sunny weather out there. Who knows? We might get another sunny day in the summer, and you'll be able to head out and go taps off, but you'll have a tap on to take your tap off. If you don't know what taps off means, it's a Scottish expression. If you're watching from England or anywhere in the world, tops off. It's really to have quite a wondrous time with shirtless. I sound like I'm drunk, but I swear to God I'm not. Head over, check out the products, and of course, subscribe to the Braw Beard YouTube channel. There is only going to be amazing content. You're going to get more videos, more broadcast stuff as well. It's all over there, all the archive going right through to the last series as well. And there's going to be more vlogs, more videos on there as well, particularly as we go into the summer as well. And maybe even some behind the scenes stuff. And Get yourself some delicious stuff for your beard. I was meant to get it trimmed yesterday, and I shat it. Because all the grey hides in here. You can't see it, but it is there. But I did get, for some reason, a curly bob. Don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Literally, you snip the bottom of my head and bang! It just turns into pubes. Pretty much. I'm going to go. Ladies and gentlemen, please look after yourself, and I will see you this Sunday night. This has been a Braw Cast update. Well, more camp than I was expecting, but there it is. Don't forget to tune in. Got a great guest on Sunday. I've been Billy Kirkwood. Why do I feel like I need to say that? Oh, Gary, come on. Isn't it a good idea right at the end? Need to get a Brother Islands disc on the go. I like that. That could form our answer is this. I'm going to write that down. That'll be $12. Especially now the property of Braw Beard Isles Limited, just so you know. Yeah, Braw Island discs. Maybe we could do it with something else. Maybe we could do it like movies. No, we could do oil. Maybe a bit weird. You'd have people coming on and going, oh, Castle GTX. Swear to God, this is a true story. I know a boy who's a comedian in Ireland. He puts crisp and dry in his beard. He's a fucking idiot. Do you know what I mean? Like, first time I met him, he had no eyebrows, and it's like, this boy's a fucking clown. And true enough, he is. So get yourself some good gear. Get yourself some Braw Beard oils. And I will definitely see you this Sunday. We're going to be opening the phone lines. What am I talking about? We're going to be opening the green room for you guys to come in and have a chat if you want to. Got a brilliant guest and so much more. We'll see you this Sunday. I'm not even going to pretend I'm going to be able to do this without looking. I might even do a new intro. What? I might even do a new intro. Don't know if I'm going to get time, though. I haven't spent a lot of time with the family during the holidays, so, you know, I might be adverse to... Hell is not real anyway, so... Who knows? The family aren't real. It's just me on my own. This is my house. It's a cupboard. You know what's out that front door? You know what's out that front door? Come on, look. That's what's out that front door. And the winds have been so strong recently, nearly blew the 70s out the town centre. I can tell you that. Winds of change are coming, my friends. I will see you. I would like to apologise. I have been beyond fucking weird this whole thing. Like, honest to God. I've been so weird. It's like pubes on a birthday cake. It's just odd. Why would you have it there? Who would do that? What was someone doing? It's questions to be asked. I'm going to go. I met a junkie today that had a voice like a didgeridoo. Wasn't ready for it. So it's all ready. I'm definitely going to go. My friends. See what happens when I'm just left on my own devices. I plan to finish up and I've been talking for 27 minutes. See you on the other side. Bye. Hello, you probably weren't expecting to still see me here, but I never do this, and I always forget. Don't forget Monday nights. You can check out Monday Night Improv as well. It's a totally free comedy show with me and other comedians making up improvised comedy gold on the spot. From the stages of the Stand Comedy Club right into your living room. You can check that out as well. And don't forget to give the social media all likes, subscribes. You can do that with me as well, a Billy Kirkwood comedian. Should have been doing stuff like that, but I've never done it before tonight, which is good when you're a year in. Who even knows what's in this class? I will see you on the other side, my friends. Cheers!